Hello guys, welcome to Retro Game Hunter. My name is Tommy and today we're going to go through June's pickups. Bit of a weird month, June. Kind of been pretty solid for the last few months. I'm picking up some good bargains. I've been slowly, building up my systems. So I'm going to show you what I've got. I have got a couple of good deals in this one, if I can remember correctly. So this is my last big stack of games I got from this month's stuff. So I'll show you guys this now quickly. Got a couple of PlayStation 1 titles here. We've got Nuclear Strike. Sorry guys, I know me showing you stuff at the camera is very bad. I've also got Spice World. Don't really care about Spice World, but the case is in immaculate condition, so I'm going to be swapping out one of my broken games for that. Nuclear Strike kind of looks pretty cool, kind of reminds me of an old title I can't remember. I think it was on the Sega Mega Drive. I can't remember what we called it. It may come to me, we may find out. Next we have a PC game with one of my favourite game series of all times. Now I know I'm going to get ridiculed for this, but this is one of my favourite PC titles, mainly from Windows 98 XP kind of times, and that is their Age of Empires series. Now I'm a massive Age of Empires fan. I have got all of them individually. I've got some of them that are big box, but Age of Empires, this is the collector's edition, so it obviously has the original Age of Empires, Age of Empires 2, Age of Kings, then we have Age of Empires The Rise of Rome, so that's the expansion for one, I do apologise, and then we have Age of Empires 2 expansion as well, so the first two Age of Empires with the full expansion, which is pretty cool. I'm a massive fan of Age of Empires. Age of Empires was just amazing when I first played it. I played the demo first and I was so impressed with it. I've never been so impressed with the game in my life. That literally, the time I finished completing the demo, I'd already told my parents that I had to have this game. And they did. I went out that very night and found that game in a Asda store, I believe, when they used to sell PC games. Not anymore. Yeah, obviously it didn't come with a manual because it's a PC game, but yeah, really look forward to diving back in there again, especially because it's all on individual discs. That's really nice as well, and they're all there, by the way. You can see they're all there. Alright, let's go on to the next games that we picked up. We have Racing Evolution. Yeah, big fan of racing games, especially in this kind of era. This is the time I really got into racing games. Yeah, really like these kind of racing games. I don't think I've ever played this one. I may have done, but it looks like one of those games where you can, which is what I really like, when it really involves you going in the pits and working on your car, things like that. It really looks like it's from that photo there. I'll have to say anyway. Complete game disc and manual. The case absolutely appalling. It's ripped and which is then ripped. As you can see, the cover art, which it's the price you pay for buying games, not anymore. Next up, what do we have? Xbox 360 game, which is Star Wars Connect. Slowly starting to get the Connect games. Slowly. This is the game in the proper purple case. No manual though, so I have to search out for that. But if this came, I think if this came with the Connect, I don't think it had the manual. Correct me if I'm wrong. So always do a bit more research. This month I'll be, which I said a few videos back, telling you about my prices, because I've not been doing some for a little while. I'll tell you now, next video I'll have one price and what I pay individually. and what stuff's worth, so you can get a bit of an idea of what I'd be if I was reselling, which I'm not. I'm making on stuff, as you can see. I have a big collection of games, like just one wall. You should see this wall. So we have MXGP, the official motocross video game. Used to like video games. Used to like motocross. This there. Used to really enjoy going motocrossing myself. So I'll probably give that a go. I used to like, what was that game called? Motor Racer 2. Alright, I'll find it up here out of the way. Show you guys. I've got some of my favourite PC games up in the corner here. And that was a brilliant game. A really good game. In fact, that's not one games that literally I've seen the demo to on PC demo disc. That's tough to buy it. Next up a game you may have seen that I bought before, which I want to pick up in the wild, but this is a much better version of it because it's not a real licensed one, it's the official one. So that's why the other one didn't look right on the cover art. This is official. So this is Lego Racers 2. Love the theme music to this. I'm going to have to stop putting some theme music in my videos of some of the games, because this game, well, it's the first one, got such an amazing beat. It sounds amazing. Got a disc, got a manual, which is great for a PC game. This is in good condition. And that was, I know where I got it from, so that was £1. It's amazing when you can remember where you buy games from, when you've not seen them for a little while. Next up we have another version of Hit and Run. Now yes, I have a lot of versions of Hit and Run, but there's a reason behind that. If I ever see a version of Hit and Run, it's one of those games where readily available, but they're good quite a bit on eBay. Like some of the games I'll show you later. This is the original version of Hit and Run. Oops, and the dish falls straight out. Never good. Hit and Run. There we go. This is the manual. That I will be trading in or selling or something. Sorry, 1 second. I will be eBaying, Gumtree or something. The reason I sell this, I say I'm not a reseller, because there's a game that I see cheap in the wild. I'll pick it up, sell that, and use that money just for video games. Next up we have a DVD game, which is something that's happened for a little while on DVD, like DVD games. This is Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. This is the 3rd edition. The reason I picked this up is, I've got a few of these, but the reason I picked this up is because it's brand new and sealed. See, can't open it. Yeah. So, I picked that up. I'm slowly starting to collect on most of them here now, the DVD games that came out in England. Because there wasn't a lot of them. Such an easy collection to do. Next up, we have Resident Evil 6. Brilliant game. I'm going to tell you a little bit about why I bought this game. I owned 2 copies of this game. One copy I bought when it came out, and I forgot about it. Forgot that I bought it. I bought it with, I think I bought it when FIFA came out, because I bought this with FIFA when I used to be into FIFA. So I bought that at the same time, and I was massive on FIFA. I used to play FIFA all the time, and to be honest, forgotten about this. So I forgot about it, and then I bought it again. So I bought it again, opened it up, started playing it, really enjoyed it. Not as much as 5, not as much as 4, but it's a good game still. I wish I'd just play more to the original kind of way that the old Resident Evil used to play, but you know, they've gone a little bit different than they have to. So I opened up the second one that I bought. I didn't buy it new, bought it second hand, and then I found that I had this brand spanking new, originally wrapped version. So, cut long story short, I've lost the version that that I used to play all the time. I went by the moving house for some time, a long time ago. I've lost the version, so I just bought this just to have a version, because I've got a version that's brand new. I don't have a lot of new games that are new and sealed, but for how much I paid for it, I'll never get that money back, so I might as well leave it sealed and buy this. Also, another little funny thing about the game, when I've seen there's a couple of versions of the game, so I thought I'll pick one of them up. I picked one up and then kept on looking, and I kept on looking, and as I was looking, what I picked up was £3. And as I kept looking, the price kept going down, so I was like, £3. He kept on looking loads of the games, £2. Oh, get that one out. I'm kind of looking. Now I'm seeing this one for £1. So, cash converters need to sort themselves out, but not that quick, hopefully. I've got a few bargain stuff like that. £1. And it didn't come with the manual, but I swapped it over from another manual, so don't worry about it, we're fine. Maybe that was why it's £1, but not really worried about that. We have another Lego game now, which I don't think I've ever played. I wasn't big into my Lego games, used to be, but I don't think I've ever played this one. I must not, I never owned it, so I must never played it. Unless I had the demo, but it could have been that good, because normally if you see a demo and you just go out buy it. So we have Legoland, basically, which is looks like from the back. It's your chance to really take control, get creative and have fun in different Legoland every day. The question is, have you got what it takes? Can you keep hundreds of visitors happy? So basically it's a bit of like a theme park world thing, looks like to me. So you've got to keep them happy and keep things updated and things like that. But Legoland, I've got the disc and some inserts. That was £1. Next up we have Rocksmith, the original Rocksmith on the Xbox 360. I have the new one, which I can't remember what it is, but it's on the Xbox One, but I've got it on 360 now. And the cable swaps over and the guitar swaps over. I am slowly learning to play a bit of the guitar, so I picked that up. I remember when this used to be a fortune. Second hand, it was like just as much as what it was buying a new one. It used to be like, oh god, well, I think originally for the kit it was like £60-70, correct me if I'm wrong. And second hand, like the game was like 20-30 quid. So I picked that up for £2, so I'm quite happy with that. Next up we have Prison Break on the 360. Another kind of rare game, especially in England, for PAL. Massive Prison Break fan. I watched every single one of them at least 2 or 3 times now. The last series that came on was quite good, but the first series to me was just the absolute pinnacle of Prison Break. But yeah, so I just finished watching the last series again, because I always have to watch like series twice, that, you know, when I've followed them for a long time. That was £1, so I thought I'd pick that up, do that run through, see if it's any good. Next up we've got a LucasArts game, so I bet you can't guess. I'm going to give you a chance to guess what that is. Okay, you have your chance. It's Indiana Jones and the Emperor's Tomb. Obviously, LucasArts is Matt Lucas. Name isn't Matt, is it? I think he's a bloke from Little Britain. He'll come to me in a minute. Anyway, LucasArts game. Indiana Jones and the Emperor's Tomb. No manual, bit annoying, but that'll probably be a game I'd like to give a bit of a playthrough. Let's have a look at the graphics. Yeah, that looks pretty bad. To be fair, that looks pretty bad. Indiana Jones and games like that, I've always kind of, movie games very rarely cut the mustard, to be fair. And so the TV show games, which bring me on to another game, which is Pimp My Ride. We had it in the UK with Westwood, and obviously in America with Exhibit. I used to always watch this when I used to go to school. my high school. So I'm talking about 14, 15, 16. Who's going to dinner break? Watch MTV and always Pimp My Ride was on. And that's probably gave me another bit of a reason why I love cars so much and dislike race cars so much. If you like race cars, you'll probably love this game. But I bought it because I really want to see how bad it is. Obviously, gonna be buying crappy cars, doing them up with no performance mods at all, and racing them. Because that was the thing about Pimp My Ride, they always did your interior up, supposedly. The only thing I would say about Pimp My Ride is the bloke that always did the trunks if you're in America, boots if you're in England, always did a good job, so that's the only thing about it. Next up, we've got a crap game here, Snooker 2003 World Championship Snooker. Don't really play snooker, I think I bought it for the case. Suffering Ties That Bind. I remember playing this. I don't think I ever owned it, but I can remember playing that. That is pretty good. Next, a game that I just bought about 6 months ago. And now I've got the original one. Original Time Splatters. I have played 2. What an amazing game that is. Really, really good. Proper amazing. So I'm hoping this is going to be just as good. I'd probably like to do a bit of a playthrough on these when I get everything set up. Brilliant game. Next up we have Da Vinci Code. I'm not going to say anything about that. It's a Da Vinci Code. Time Splatters, I think that was probably, I think that was 50p. Same with Da Vinci Code. Do apologise for that. Next up we have Test Drive Unlimited, which I've got a copy of. Never got this game at all. I don't like games that just have no point to racing. What's the point of not having a point to racing? Everything, you know, you should have a bit of a storyline. This has literally got no storyline at all. It's just like you buy a car, you race it. You buy another car, you race it. You buy another car, you race it. Best game, racing game with the plot would have to be. I'm thinking of the game title. It'll come to me in a second. Next up we have Buster Block. It's obviously like a I don't know. I suppose it could be an old arcade game. More than likely got games like this on our phone now. I'll show you, kind of get an idea of what it is. Yeah. Game, no manual, no heart, no love lost. Next up, I have a big game in America. Now, it never really took off in England as much as it did in America. In America, this is not necessarily a rare game, but it is a game that is very sought after. So almost like GoldenEye and Nintendo 64. You're never going to have shortages of it. There's so many of them, but it's a very sought after game, so it brings the prices up. I always knew this. I always see, God, I think of his name. The guy that did the £10 game challenge, what's his name? Dwight White, something like that. Anyway, if I know. He always buys them and sells them for like ridiculous profits, buys them for like £5 and ends up selling them for 15 quid. So I bought it thinking about that, because I think I know I've already got it. I haven't. But it's just like £5. It's like £4 or £5 game in England. So Star Wars Battlefront 2, PlayStation 2 version, not to be confirmed, not big loss with the newer version, which is on the PS4 and the Xbox One. Right, after that I have a couple of Skylanders. Don't give me that look. Don't give me that look about Skylanders. Now is the time to buy Skylanders, let me tell you about that. Now is the time. There was a time when they became cheap. There was a problem, they went back up again, but now they're starting to be like 10p Skylanders, you know. So if you're never interested in them before, that's fine, but I just think they look really, really kind of cool. You've got to think they look good. Little display of these. These are day one ones, I think. So these, I can never bloody remember. Anyway, 2 Skylanders there. These were 20p each. I bought them 40p. I already own these ones. I think I do. My selection's down there in the corner. Yes, I actually own both of these. No love lost. I can at least split them for a pound each when I do a car boot, something like that. So, or do it in a trade with someone. And the Need for Speed I was thinking about was Need for Speed Carbon. It's just come to me. Now, so a couple of things. One I forgot about, which is why I stopped video. I picked up this at a car boot. So it's over here in a mess because this is where all my other ones are. So I picked up a Namco gun. Pretty cool. PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2. Little Namco gun. I've got a few of them over here. I've got all the Namco guns basically anyway, all the official guns. And then luckily for me, I managed to get a great copy of Time Crisis 3, which is a game I've been after for a little while now. I've been thinking about it because I love arcade Time Crisis with an absolute passion. My friends know me, if we go somewhere where they've got an old arcade, classic arcade machines in, Time Crisis is definitely going to go. So yeah, love Time Crisis. So I've got the old Trinitron down here in the corner. So that old beauty, get it fired up and get some classic action. The last thing I picked up isn't really, I suppose you could say gaming because it's a cartoon as well, but I always love it. It's a Pokemon and it's Pikachu. Little Pikachu cushion teddy type thing with a string that you need to cut in, but don't worry about that. And that cost me 50p from a charity shop, and I love it. It normally goes on a chair where I'm sitting. I've got a little YouTube one and some DC comic book things on there. But yeah, can't wrong with that. Nice going in my collection. Okay guys, that as far as I can see is my pickups for now. I also picked up some posters, which I might as well show you. I got the day one World War II, Call of Duty World War II poster, which I've got a big thing of posters right behind me there, probably able to see. But I'm going to put that in there, and once I've finished roughly getting things where I want them in this room, I just keep changing mine. Every time I come in here I just think, I don't want that no more, I don't want that no more. I keep changing. Mainly it's stuff this side, which you can't really see. Also, something I wanted to do for so long, I've got these guys on it. I'm going to do a quick little thing on it here, and I'm going to do a next video of it, of what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to start a £5 game collection. Now, I've seen a few viewers do this, a few YouTubers do this now. So you go off with a budget of whatever it's going to be. Mine will be £5 or £10. You buy something for £5 or £10. You then try and flip it to earn more money, and then buy games or consoles with that money. So say I go out and I buy a PlayStation 2. I go out and buy a PlayStation 2. I buy it for £10, and with that £10 I'm going to sell that, and with the money that I make I will buy something else. So start a collection. Obviously if something I want to keep in my collection anyway, in my main collection, then I wouldn't do it that way, I'd just buy it outright. But that's something I'm thinking about. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you rate, comment and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next pickup video. Goodbye.
Game over.